Premier League kickoffs at 3 o'clock have just finished. And the Brom win again under Darren Moore. Looked like it was going to be 0-0. And it looked like it was going to be the end of their tenure in the Premier League. However, Darren Moore's team once again fight till the end, and Jake Livermore bundled the ball over the line to give Darren Moore's side a 1-0 victory. This means they can still stay up. Swansea lost today. Ryan Fraser scoring the only goal there, which puts Bournemouth on that 41 mark, where that's safety pretty much. So they're now 31 points West Brom with one game remaining, and then they travel to Crystal Palace. It's going to be a huge game at Selhurst Park. If they don't win, really what they need is Southampton to lose tonight to Everton, Swansea to draw with Southampton on Tuesday night, and then lose to Stoke on Saturday, which is probably not going to happen. But what a job he's done. 3 wins, two draws. He's completely turned it round, and it's respectable. They are off the bottom, which is really well done to him. But in other big news, Swansea lose, which means they're still on 33 points. That's 1 point behind in front of Southampton and 2 points in front of West Brom. This is going to go down to the wire, whatever happens. West Ham are now safe, pretty much. They're on 38 points. They can be caught by just Southampton and Swansea, so they're pretty much all sorted for another season. A great 2-0 win over Leicester with a goal from João Mario and a great finish by Mark Noble to seal the win. You know, the hammer, he's been there for ages. He's been there, I think, his entire career. You know, what a great way of ending the season for him. In the other game, Watford beat Newcastle 2-1. Goals from Pereira and Andre Gray gave the Hornets a 2-0 lead after 27 minutes. Troy Deeney missed a first half penalty as well. Could have made it 3-0. Perez got one back, but Newcastle couldn't get an equaliser. How do you think this is going to go? How is this going to finish? Will it be Southampton that gets relegated? Will it be Swansea who get relegated? Will it be Huddersfield who get relegated? I think that West Ham are now safe. But another thing, could West Brom get out of it? Personally, I think West Brom are going. I think that if Southampton get a point today, then they're staying up. They're going to stay up. If they don't get a point today, I think they're going to go. So the game's kicking off at 5:30. I'll probably do a review of that tomorrow on the Sunday review show. But, you know, for now, West Brom are still in it. Southampton are still in it. Huddersfield are still in it. And Swansea are still in it. Swansea were really poor. They never really offered anything. And it's going to go down to the wire. So tomorrow, there'll be no sort of bearing. Probably the only team that's playing is Huddersfield, but that's away at Manchester City. But Tuesday is the big one. Swansea versus Southampton. That could seal who goes down. It's sort of basically who goes down. Because if Swansea win, then they're clear. And they're not going to beat Manchester City, Southampton. If Southampton win, even if Southampton went there and won, and went on to 35 points, Swansea could still beat Stoke and stay up. But, you know, if you lose to Southampton at home, your confidence is going to be shot. Wednesday is another big day. Huddersfield travel to Chelsea. Any sort of point for Huddersfield there would be massive. The other games are Leicester, Arsenal, Manchester City, Brighton, and Tottenham versus Newcastle United. That's one of the first opening games, as is Leicester City versus Arsenal. That was one of the opening games. And Manchester City Brighton. And then the big day is on Sunday. So the fixtures are Burnley versus Bournemouth, Palace versus West Brom, Huddersfield versus Arsenal in a huge game. Liverpool Brighton, Manchester United Watford, Newcastle Chelsea, Southampton Manchester City, Swansea Stoke, Tottenham Leicester, West Ham versus Everton. So the big games here are Southampton Manchester City, potentially Crystal Palace West Brom, and of course Swansea versus Stoke. It's going to go down to the wire, and it's going to be great to watch, and it is unpredictable. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll probably see you tomorrow on the review show. I am Mike. Subscribe below, and I will see you soon.